All right.
Right.
Next question. Who is the one who's going to ask the next question again?
Me.
All right.
Okay. Okay, hi Abang Shep. So the next question is, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, okay. So the next question is about public relation campaign. So we already know that campaign is one of way for the PR to stay connected with the public and the media. So the question is, can you share with us your based on your experience, can you share with us a notable public relation that you have worked on? Maybe you can share its objective, the strategies that you have implemented, and the outcomes from the campaigns.
Okay. First of all, what's your name just now? Dek?
My name is
Az
AZRA AFIQAH.
Azra. Panggil?
AZRA.
Azra. Azra. Okay,
Yeah.
Azra. Where did you get that campaign is PR campaign is practice that to be connected with the audience, with the community just now? Something that you mentioned just now, right?
Uh, I think based on my understanding
Uh-huh.
from PR subject, I've understand and learned that campaign public relation also use campaign to stay connected. I mean, to maybe like spread awareness about something. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what you understand, and it's very good. It's some it can explain apa tu about PR campaign. Okay, basically PR dia dah panas-panas. Basically PR campaign is the practice that continuous practice by the organization, especially by the department. This through my experience, in order to educate the audience. If you only do a one-time project or one-time program without having a correlation or without having a continuous program after that, so you will not be able to educate the audience. Okay, for example, siapa sini pernah dilahirkan yang dah dilahirkan masa kempen anti merokok? Dah dilahirkan?
Yeah.
Bohong lah, tak lahir lagi tu. Okay, so now we don't have that campaign anymore. Right? Dah tak ada dah campaign tu, dah tak ada billboard, semua dah tak ada dah. But still people are still smoking. Okay, because I'm not sure, I want to comment more detail on that, but basically I would say that the campaign doesn't achieve its target because people are still smoking. Okay, but through my experience, there's a lot of campaign that I did, that we work on, and I would say that the best that I can share with you, with all of you, is this one. Okay, when I work with in oil and gas company, okay, it's how we want to promote safety, health, safety, and environment. HSC is very in oil and gas. Safety is very important because if a single cut, biasalah orang yang kerja dekat platform, platform ni tempat yang pelantar minyak the platform. If a single cut luka sikit je, they call it LTI, lifetime injury, meaning akan affect business. Because for example, bila cut ni dia ambil masa 10 minit nak pakai plaster, nak ni semua dah 10 minit. That it can be considered as time loss. So if you can see oil and gas company, dia LTI 0, meaning tak ada injury langsung. Okay. So when I was with that company, siapa pernah tengok Petronas guna iklan guna kartun light India campaign?
Oh yeah.
Pernah dengar Datuk Lat tak?
Yeah.
Okay,
Siapa pernah lihat?
kartun di Kampung Boy.
Macam pernah tengok.
Oh yes.
Siapa kata Sarah ya? Sarah kalau kata macam pernah tengok, tolong leave group ni. Nampak tak aku tua? Okay. Duduk betul, kaki tu turun bawah. Okay. So tak apa, anggap abang adik. Okay. So basically Datuk Petronas use Datuk Lat in their campaign. Kartun-kartun ni lah, kartun-kartun yang Kampung Boy tu, atau that characters in their campaign. So I got the idea, so I cakap, okay, that one campaign more into promoting Petronas. So I got the idea, then I told to my boss, dia tak terima idea ni, and I told to my director just now, kan. So I cakap, Datuk, why don't we use cartoon in a safety poster? Ini lagi orang akan faham. Kalau kita letak poster macam tu, oh kat poster macam ni, orang tu pegang kayu, pak, situ. Dah macam tak create something. But if you use cartoon, macam something macam fun but it's serious. Orang kata seriously fun. Itu kan? So he accepted the idea. And siapa pernah baca Gila-Gila?
Pernah.
Pernah baca tak Tiga Dara Pingitan? Kartunis dia
Rasa macam-
cabai.
Rasa macam pernah.
Mak kau
Yes,
mesti
I have.
pernah ni. Mak ayah kau mesti pernah bacanya. Okay. So basically, kartunis nama cabai. So we use cabai as a cartoonist for this poster. And we created a lot of safety posters using in a cartoon format. And alhamdulillah, we achieve our target where lots of our staff and also outsiders and also our client, they are aware of the safety issues and the importance of safety and practicing safety in the working environment. So that is a continuous project for 2 years kita buat masa tu with cabai, and at the same time we created a book pun. Kita buat satu buku on safety book to educate not only our staff but also to our client, and also siapa pernah dengar pengerang? Korang ni oil and gas, Terengganu oil and gas tau, tengok tak dengar pengerang. Okay, pengerang ni
Oh,
tak payah dengar kat orang kau tu, tak payah dengar kan. Okay. Oh, siap mute lagi Wajak. Okay. So pengarang ni is a place apa tu dekat Johor yang dia tempat is the biggest PIPC, Petronas sorry, bukan Petronas ke? Petronas Integrated pentah. Dulu I was working with the company. So the biggest area dekat situ. But before Pengerang, company yang ada dekat situ adalah Ramunia Holding Berhad. Okay. Company yang the company who built the platform or jacket tu yang kaki pelantar, platform is the platform. Okay, so we give the books to school, kita bagi poster semua pada sekolah, pada orang kampung semua kita bagi. We educate everyone in our surrounding, we educate our community. So that's what we did. That is the best campaign that I would like to share with everyone because that is my baby, and I really love that project. But I couldn't share with you because all my files are in Kuala Lumpur. But later on, kalau ni kita boleh ni because I really love that project. So that's the campaign I did. The most important thing about campaign is to continuously educate your audience. Okay, if you are doing, for example, like now, for example, like Sarah, you are talking about the importance of English in communication, for example, yeah. When I am your audience, I don't think that English is very important. I like to speak. Aku suka cakap Melayu, kan? Slang. Okay, but you must prove to me that okay, this okay. You gather everyone to come to your faculty or to your apa tu college, to your apa tu lecture theatre ke apa, to listen to you, and then you call back again lagi 2 bulan ataupun lagi quarterly basis. Normally they corporate companies they are using quarterly basis, 3 bulan atau 4 bulan gap dia. Okay, so continue lagi sampailah diorang faham. That is campaign. But lots of maaf kata, I'm sorry to say, but lots of organizations nowadays they are using campaign just to complete their KPI, because the KPI given to them early early of the year is to have one campaign on this one. So they buat apa sebab KPI. They didn't have a continuity on that campaign, tak ada. So basically hanya untuk achieve KPI je lah. Bukan for the public pun. But your campaign must be for the public, for the community. That is what PR. And one more thing, okay, let me share with you, ya. Ni additional info. HR tahu kan HR? Okay, HR, I would say that through my experience, I would say that HR is the heart of the organization. Okay, meaning between the employer and employee, and vice versa. And PR is the heart between the company and the audience and the community or the stakeholders. PR is the right person. So PR must, the PR professional, they must convey the message from the organization to the public and from the public back to the organization. They must do that. Bukan sebelah pihak je. Kalau sebelah pihak, meaning dia jaga, orang Penang kata dia jaga pungkok. Kan, mana jaga diri sendiri je. Tak boleh. I'm sorry. I just want to make fun. Because PR ni dia menjaga dua. Company dan juga community. Macam tu. Right. Dah diam.
Okay, Abang Syab. I think I think you have mentioned this, but I would just want to make it clear about how long do we have to stay continuously doing the campaign. Like we want to spread awareness. So how long for
I
us
would say that
to continuously?
apa?
Proceed.
Okay, I would say at least 1 year. At least 1 year. Okay. Okay, simple thing lah. Okay, ni kita ambil personal lah. Kita just for fun, okay? So tadi Azra ya. Okay, Azra, dah ada boyfriend belum? Sekarang ada boyfriend tak? Kau gelak apa hal?
Tak ada.
Ada boyfriend?
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Siapa ada boyfriend kat tangan?
Ya, kenapa?
Tentang rekod semua tak mengaku Okay, macam ni.
Kena ada ke Abang Syab?
Okay, macam ni. Kalau korang okay, kalau macam korang bercinta, okay? Meaning every day is the day when you want to create awareness between you and your partner. Okay? Kalau tak nanti macam kan dia tinggal kereta kan. Kan tiba Azra punya boyfriend kan dia dapat BADRINA. Wah, BADRINA. Wah, lama kan ya. Tiba habis. Tapi kalau Azra hari-hari kempen, Azra baik punya BADRINA. BADRINA pun tak pandang. So basically that's the analogy. Apa tu tepuk tangan? Kau ingat apa? Okay. So basically that's the thing. When you do campaign, you have to create awareness. Kalau boleh hari-hari, kalau boleh every month, kalau boleh weekly, quarterly, semua. So that benda tu dah tanam dalam kepala kita. Siapa pernah tengok, okay, sebab Abang Syed terpegang kepala ni siapa pernah tengok iklan U6? Tanam rambut.
Pernah.
Pernah. Tak ada kaitan. Okay, siapa pernah tengok?
Benar.
Kan almost every day dia buat iklan dia tentang U6 tanam rambut sampai orang tu frust apa dia tak boleh teruskan kehidupan sebab dia frust rambut dia hilang. Bodoh tu cerita tu. Kan? Dia frust sebab dia putus harapan, isteri dia minta cerai, girlfriend dia minta tinggalkan dia sebab rambut dia hilang, rambut dia gugur. Kan? So hari-hari U6 buat promotion tu. So orang fikir gunalah U6. Betul tak? So macam itulah kempen dia. So must be continuous. Now dah tak ada iklan U6 dah. So sekarang dah ada tanam rambut pula sekarang dah kan. So macam itulah cerita dia. You have to educate, you have to create awareness as frequent as you can. Macam tu. Jangan biarkan loop. Bila dia loop hole, if there is anything happen, diorang dah tak fikir dah kempen tu. Diorang nak fikir kempen lain. Simple lah simple adik-adik. Ni semua adik. Siapa hilang ni? Mana hilang ni? Mana sebelah kau? Haziqah? Asal kau hilang? Kau green screen Okay. Ni something that I want to share with you. I don't mind benda ni record. Okay. Something that is very, very unethical. This back to BERNISE. I did want to share with you again. Something that is very unethical practice by an organization, especially the PR department. Okay. Siapa perasan, siapa tahu and siapa aware that every year during Ramadan, the company will have like anak-anak yatim to buka puasa with them. Perasan tak?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's actually a lot. It is almost like a pattern. Banyak je company macam
only
tu.
doing
Kan? Right?
during Ramadan.
Obviously, every company will do that. Okay, fine. It's berkat for the company. It's something good for the company. Yes. How about bulan lain? This was told to me by this was told to me by this anak yatim from Selangor. The first time I met them, they said, Abang dengan company kawan abang hanya datang bulan Ramadan je ya bagi kita orang makan. Kita tak nak makan bang, kita nak jumpa abang je. Apa kau rasa?
Personally, I just feel like they're doing it for show lah. Like it's for like
Yeah,
like
because
something like
they just do it.
PSR, but like
Yes, when they do it, because they invite the media to come along. They invite the ni. So ambil gambar, ambil gambar. Bagi duit raya.
Then they're doing that for the public image.
For publicity. That is publicity. In PR, that is publicity. They did it for publicity. So I don't like that. Bila adik anak yatim tu, adik itu cakap pada abang, they call me abang boy. They say that something to me. It's a big hit to me. Yes, betul. Kita datang untuk event. And since then, I datang every week, almost every day. And I was And I told to Tan Sri Mustafa Kamal, the chairman of MKLAN, I said to him, Tan Sri, I want to teach them taekwondo, but you have to pay. Tan Sri chairman, he paid. Yes, he paid for everything. Ni gemuk ni coach taekwondo, kau jangan main. Jangan pergi gemuk-gemuk. So I ajar dorang taekwondo. And you know what? I'm still single, tak kahwin. Dorang ada dia dah kahwin 2 pun sekarang. Budak-budak ni. Right? They asked my adik-adik, I call them adik-adik, because they are the one who told me, abang boy, we don't need this. We just need, abang dan kawan-kawan datanglah jumpa kami. Kami perlukan telinga untuk mendengar. Sedih tak? Sedih tak? And yet the company called, this is our CSR project. CSR program. Apa CSR-nya? Bagi makan, that's it. Bagi duit raya, that's it. Bawa pergi beli baju raya, that's it. Then, tunggu balik next year, 1 more year. Budak ni hidup lagi tak? So for me, this is a combination of campaign and unethical practice lah for me. Sorry, I'm sorry that if I have to say this, but I would say personally, this is based on my opinion. I would say that this is an unethical practice because they are human being. Tak kira lah because rumah yatim yang abang involve ni ada semua. Ada India, ada Chinese, ada Malay, semua ada dalam tu. Okay, but don't wait until the bulan Ramadan to do charity. No, do it every day. Orang pun nanti bila korang join industry, just join, just do it. If you add me on my Facebook, you can see that gambar-gambar orang ada dalam my Facebook. Dah besar, dah kahwin. Ada yang dah kahwin 2, kahwin cerai lagi. Abang dia tak kahwin lagi. Tengok, kau ajar orang ni. Right? So basically macam itulah. Then gurau. So basically that it should be like a continuous program. Maybe korang boleh buat tu. Even when I go back to the rumah yatim, I don't sell my name. I sell nama company. I use nama company, MKLAN. I use nama company masa tu. Kalau tak, I pergi because ada MKLAN. And you know what? Dia pengetua rumah yatim tu, dia kata, kalau nama Syabri dah nampak jauh, kereta dia datang, buka dia pagar. Tak payah bagi kad. Buka dia pagar. Up to that extent. And my chairman was very happy. Sampailah dia kata, Syabri, you tell me apa diorang nak. I bagi tahu. Sampaikan anak chairman tu kata, Syabri, can you take them, bawa makan dengan anak-anak I, kita makan McD nanti. Anak dia sekali makan. Because I do it continuously. Tak tunggu Ramadan. Macam tu. Okay, right. Lagi, next question. Ya, nangis, relax lah.
Thank you, Abang Syab.
Okay.
So next question would be from me. I'm Haziqah.
Nah. Next. Gurau.
Nak nangis lah member.
Oh, jangan. Gigi taring tu, nangis kena gigit sakit. Okay.
So as we all know, like PR probably have to maintain relationships with the journalists and also media outlets, right? So how do you actually build and maintain the relationship for effective media coverage?
Okay, basically, if you macam ni lah, you have to build a connection first with them. Okay, daripada stringer. Tahu tak stringer tu apa? Stringer ni macam part-time journalist lah, lebih kurang. Okay, stringer bawa dia part-time. Then lepas tu journalist, dan lepas tu senior journalist, dan editor, senior editor, chief editor, macam itulah. Dia punya ni, semua tahu. Okay, you have to build a connection with them. You have to know that bukan journalist saja, including the photographer, videographer. Okay, because for example, like sometimes when during the event, the journalist didn't come, but they sent a photographer. So if you anggap photographer macam celik, nobody photographer je. No, don't. They can be also journalists. Okay, so the most important thing is to respect the journalist. Okay, the concept that shared with me before when I did my degree in public relations, they said my professor told me that to be an excellent PR practitioner, you have to become a journalist first. You can become a PR professional. Bukan the other way around. Okay, to me, masa tu I tak agree lah, I agree with my professor. But then I said, betul juga, because journalist, dia tahu apa dia nak, dan PR practitioner, the one to provide apa dia nak. Macam tu. But at the same time, journalists do not know how, probably, they do not involve in event management, they do not involve in branding, but they know what they want. That is journalists, okay? And they are very, very factual. For example, like when I was with one of the company, It's a very huge company. And then lepas tu there's an issue and the chief editor of Utara. Okay, kena tahu Siapa tadi? Haziqah
Yes.
Apa nama tu? Haziqah Okay.
Haziqah.
Kenapa kau sebab suka hilang sangat? Macam cakap kan dinding tau. Okay. So, dengar. Okay. Media ni dia ada central region, KL, Selangor, central. Dia ada northern, dia ada southern. Lepas tu ada Sabah, Sarawak. Ini ada 5 zone. Okay, you kena cover semua. Even ada news yang keluar, central akan keluar semua lah satu Malaysia. But even northern dia ada newspaper dia sendiri. Maksudnya macam contohnya utusan dia ada cover dia sendiri. Macam korang Terengganu kan ada paper utusan sendiri yang tak keluarkan central. Macam tu lah. Okay. So you have to be good with everyone. Okay. For example, like there's one when I was working with this one company, and then there's an issue with the very negative image, which carry the negative image of the company lah. Kalau news tu keluar. So alhamdulillah this chief editor dia kenal Abang Chef, and he called me malam tu pukul 1. Chef, aku nak tanya kau lah Chef, yang ni isu ni macam mana? Saya cakap, lemak, isu ni memang panas, macam mana kau dapat tahu ni? Ni. Okay, can you hold dulu tak benda ni? Because the first thing tomorrow morning, I will come back to you, and then lepas tu, I will give you the right information. But at the moment, please hold the news, jangan keluar dulu. Okay, and he said, okay, aku tunggu. Okay, but pukul 8 pagi, I tak dapat info from the right person, so I call him back. Bro, boleh bagi aku lagi 2 jam tak? Aku perlu lagi info. Boleh. Media ni, jangan bagi dia tunggu. But if you have to bagi, orang bagi buy time. If you can buy time, buy time. Okay, beli masa dengan dia. 2 jam. Tapi jangan bagi dia tunggu. Kalau dia kata 2 jam lah you kena provide information to them. Lepas nanti they will come up because diorang pun ada boss. Diorang pun ada chief editor, they have to report tu. Diorang pun ada deadline untuk news tu keluar hari tu. So you have to play time and to buy time dengan diorang. Sampailah I got the news, I told them, bro, I'm so sorry bro, this is the right information. Dengan media jangan tipu Jangan tipu dengan media. Don't lie. That's why I said bukan media dengan semua orang. That's why I said earlier this now, never tell a lie even if it hurts. Especially with the media. Okay? Because diorang ada sumber dah. They have many sumbers. Okay, korang pernah when you all masa kecil pernah tak main yang macam ni macam join dot jadi gagap kangaroo. Dot jadi kambing. Pernah tak main tu? Kan?
Yes,
join semua tu. Pernah tak?
Nah.
Tu zaman korang masa kecil main TikTok.
Belum ada lagi.
Tak ada TikTok lagi.
Bijak. Itu yang saya mahu. Okay. So basically you join the dot. Because media ni akan join the dot. Dia akan dapat the bigger picture. So never tell lie to them, media ni. So sampai yang case tu, isu tu, I told them, bro, this is information, but please bro, jangan publish. Dia tak publish. And my CEO was very shocked. Chef, macam mana you handle benda ni, Chef? I told the media, this have to give the information, tapi I told them jangan publish. Ini dia kata off the record. This is the term used by the media, kita guna ni off the record. This information but off the record. Jangan record, jangan publish, this is the news. So the next time, but kita kena update lah saya rasa. Apa jadi semua. Itu. And yeah. So basically when you deal with the media and then lepas tu pergi spend time with them. Diorang ni kadang-kadang bila diorang habis news, habis cover event kita, diorang kena balik. Because they have to write the news, but if sometimes they can just send email, but appreciate them. Pergi minum teh tarik dengan diorang ke apa, lepak dengan diorang ke apa. Di media ni memang fun. And if you know the media, you dapat banyak access. Banyak access. And for me, I terus direct dengan chief editor terus. Dululah, masa zaman dulu, I direct chief editor. For example, like when my boss kata, Chef, I couldn't get media ni to cover tomorrow. Can you use your contact tak? So I call the chief editor. I cakap, Tuan, Encik, boleh tak tomorrow cover ni semua? Boleh, Chef, tapi besok ada event kementerian. Boleh tak kita hantar jurnalis je? Boleh? Dia hantar jurnalis. Macam tu. At least ni, daripada hantar surat, dulu kena hantar surat, sekarang boleh hantar email. Dulu kita hantar surat, and then kadang-kadang dia tak baca pun. But if you know the media, you know the right person, the chief editor lah paling penting, because dia yang decide siapa media yang keluar besok. Siapa yang keluar pergi ke news, pergi ke cover event. The chief editor will decide on that. Macam tu. So for example, like lecturer lah, your lecturer decide who will be interviewed or who will engage in this interview. Macam tu lah. Itu. So you must be good with the media. So basically dengan media, to sum up, Dengan media, don't tell lie to them, provide them with the right information at the right time, at the right place. That when you deal with the media. And kalau you tak ada media connection yang very strong pun, is you buat event macam mana sekalipun, if your event doesn't being covered in the newspaper or TV or radio ke, then your event tu macam short sendiri lah people. And some of the company, they are willing to spend their money where they use their budget to engage with media company yang akan make sure news tu keluar besok. But still have to use connection juga kat situ. Like one of my previous company, they pay a lot. Even they pay around 2,000 ringgit to write a 2 pages press release to the media. Buat apa? And then they paid more than 50,000 to make sure that the news being covered tomorrow. Then apa guna PR department dalam company tu? Right? Sorry tahu adik-adik, because I will tell you the truth. What really happened in the industry. That's what because I want you to know what really happened out there. Some of the PR professionals, so-called PR professional, PR macam ni, sedangkan macam engkau baru kerja baru 2 tahun. Right? Kau baru kerja ni, tapi kau bukan dalam PR, kau dalam ni lah. Macam itulah. Sometimes I feel very, very sad. I felt very sad to see that these young PR practitioners, they are just like, macam kosong lah. Kosong. But for me and for you girls, I'm pretty sure when you all join the industry, you will try to add value guys too. Don't just go with the flow, but try to add value dalam PR industry. Memang best. PR ni memang fun, serious, memang fun. Because if in any event, PR lah yang kat depan. In any event, muka PR lah dalam gambar. Confirm. Right. Okay, any more question?
The next question, I will pass to the next person.
Did I answer the question?
Yes,
Did I
yes.
answer the question?
You definitely
Sure.
did. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, siapa?
Ni, Annisha.
Mana Aisyah?
Ya. I'm
Sorry,
Oh,
Sai
okay.
Azra.
Suka lah dia. Okay.
For the
For the
next
next
question, I noticed that you use YouTube and have a segment called Chat and
YouTube.
ZAIRI. Right.
Adik, can you repeat the question again because it's echoing?
Before that, I would also like to interrupt that it's quite unfortunate because we also have to move to another place again unless
Alright.
so do you think that you can finish the question in like 9 minutes?
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's try. Let's go for the challenge.
Kena warning, bahaya benda ni.
What question? What question are you going to ask?
Annisha, jangan malu.
Okay. I noticed that you use YouTube for your segment Chefs and ZAIRI. Right. Okay. How do you integrate digital media strategies into your public relations campaigns for maximum impact and
Maximum impact and
reach?
reach.
Right. Yes.
Okay. There are 2 types actually. For my chef teh tarik video, it's more to personal, but for the company, it's different. Okay, basically, let's talk about my channel. My channel is, for example, like it is an ongoing awareness campaign for me, for me to share my PR and communication knowledge with my audience, and I'm very selective. Not everyone I give the link, not everyone I can view my social media, but except for YouTube lah. But the rest, semua memang I'm very selective because for me, it's not about the quantity of followers, but it's about the quality of my followers. Most important thing is about the quality, not the quantity. Okay, but it's the platform where I share my extended platform where I share my PR and communication knowledge with my audience, especially students. Even the idea was given to me by one of the UIA students. She said that, Abang, because your talk is almost just 2 hours. Can you have like some platform where we can hear continuously from apa tu, your opinion, your suggestion, and your thoughts on things on communication. So that's the why I came up with the idea of having my share anti tarik video. Number one. Okay, back to the corporate. The thing is, in the corporate sector, not many corporate organization they think that it's important to promote on the social media, especially YouTube. Okay, but when I enter this one company, I say that we are giving a professional service to our stakeholders, to our clients, and we didn't promote it very well, because nowadays the most important thing is promotion on the social media, right? And then lepas tu, social media, and also to promote it on YouTube, because people nowadays they tend to see and listen rather than reading. Okay, the psychological factor of the human being right at the moment, right now at this era, they are more believing, seeing is believing. Okay, rather than nak baca semua tu. So why don't we have like a short video every time that when we want to promote our campaign? And they agreed, and alhamdulillah, within 1 month we have like 6 videos, and we managed to capture the audience and the participant to come to our program. Okay, and at the same time, if I share with you, some of the companies, they are willing to pay for the FB booster or boost. I'm not sure. Okay, but for me, I don't advise the company that I work with. It was suggested to me before by my head department, or by my CEO. Shabby, kita punya posting was very dry. Dia kata, I thought that this is the actual. We cannot like social media yang digunakan oleh teenagers. We have to be corporate. Jangan nak pakai, for example, have you seen that corporate companies, they are using like, oh, Min nak advise, Min is admin, kan? So Min just want to share with you, no, we don't use that in corporate. Itu more kepada macam like social media teenagers yang orang nak promote bedak-bedak, makeup macam tu. Okay, but in the corporate tak. And my CEO suggested to me, why don't we use FB booster? I cakap, no, when we boost our posting, for example, like our followers can boost followers and can boost posting, kan? Okay, when we boost our followers, okay, let's say lah my follower is 20,000, tapi those who comment on my Facebook 2-3, those who like 2-3. Nampak tak menipu dekat situ? Right? And some more, bila you use boost FB boost on your posting, hari ni yang like 3, tiba-tiba bila pakai boost yang like 20,000. Nampak tak tipu kat mana? So biarlah, yang kalau like tu 5 lah, yang like tu 10 lah, yang like 1 lah. Okay, but back to your question just now, how I promote the social media on my previous company is, number one is I promote it among the management first. Meaning from the chairman, CEO, COO, GM level, semua kena like setiap posting kita hari-hari. That's what I told in the management meeting, they have to like first. Lepas orang like, barulah staff akan like. Oh, staff will say that, asal nak sibuk-sibuk nak like, sedangkan CEO pun tak like. Right? So basically everyone have to work together, meaning that the CEO, chairman, semua kena like apa saja posting tu. Alah, bukan susah pun, you open the like dah. Not even 1 second. Betul tak? So that's how you promote. Baik ke tak baik ke, tetap itu adalah what your corporate communication department nak promote in the social media. So must be supported by the management first. Then barulah staff, then barulah audience, public. Just imagine. For example, like BADRINA, when you post something on your social media, okay, your dean like your posting. Bangga tak? Bangga kan? Kan? Azra, kalau let's say lah Azra post something, and then lepas tu siapa tu? Alah, siapa nama Korean punya singer tu? Yang korang suka
Korean
sangat tu?
punya apa tu?
Singer, group tu.
BTS.
BTS. Katakanlah Azra post something and yang BTS ni like. Kembang ketiak. Betul tak? Bangga dah sendiri kan? So if let's say Abang Syed lah tengok posting Azra, wah, BTS like, aku pun like lah. So continue lah. Same goes with the company. If we know that the chairman like, orang awam tengok, Meaning orang-orang akan percaya, oh, meaning this is a good posting because the chairman pun like. Something like that. So that's what I did. I promote the social media first in the company, then to the audience. That is the most important thing. Jangan short sendiri. Social media ni jangan short sendiri. Actually, I have one story I want to share with all of you. Adik-adik, ingat, you can stop me anytime you want. Okay, but I want to share with you this story. I was interviewed by this one company before for a senior manager position for social media, senior manager social media content. Okay, so I was interviewed by this HR and also the HR GM, corporate com GM, and another person. Okay, so basically, I was told by the HR person, and you know what he said? Actually, we don't need a PR person to handle our social media. Then you know what I said? What I told to that HR? Yeah, dalam interview ni, okay, kena tanda pasal interview kita main lain topik lain session. You want to ask me anything about interview, please. I have attended more than 100 interviews. Okay. During the interview, he said, actually, we don't need a PR person to handle our social media content. And I asked him back, then why you call me for this interview? You're wasting my time, I cakap. In nice way lah. But Encik, that's why you call me for the interview. You're wasting my time. You have read my CV, and in my CV it stated there I'm a PR person. Dia cakap, yalah, but actually we don't need a PR person to handle our social media. I said, Encik, can you in the social media, what kind of person or expertise that you need to handle your social media content? Oh, we are thinking like someone with IT background. I have an IT background. So what kind of IT background where he can do on the technical part semua. I cakap, yes, okay. In the corporate website, yes, we can have an IT expert to handle on the technical part of your website. But the content of your website comes from the PR person, come from the business development department, come from the marketing department, come from the HR department. They are the contributors to your website. Okay. For the social media, you need a PR person to handle your social media. You don't need a technical person to handle social media because social media is whereby you just create your content and post it. That's it. You don't need any technical expertise to handle it. And then he said that, wow, you are good in talking, he said. I said, no, that's the fact. You and to handle the crisis if it happens. Nampak tak banyak company yang bergaduh dalam social media, Facebook, right? A comment, B comment, and a thread of negative comment from there. So basically, of the company. Okay. One day, a few months after that, can you hear me?
Yes.
One day, in one of the event, I ni sendiri yang susah nak ingat muka tau. So korang kalau terserempak dengan gemuk pendek botak hitam kat luar, that's me. Tegur tau. Because for me nak ingat muka seorang memang susah. Okay. So one day in an event, this one guy came to me. Encik Shep, remember me? Sorry, I can't remember you. Who are you? I'm HR GM from this company that you interviewed before. And you know what he said? Yes, I am right. Shebly, yes, you are right. We took a IT expert to handle our content, our social media content. He can handle it, and especially when there is a negative comment, he entertain the comment, there goes our image. See? That's what I told him. That's why Encik. That's why Encik, because the most important thing is the content and who handle the content. And then dia kata sekarang kerja mana? So I give him my card. Oh, I'm not a GM. Wah, lagi tinggi sekarang ya. Alhamdulillah rezeki ya cakap macam tu. So basically, don't look down on others. Don't look down on others and expertise. And because, for example, like in the social media, if you entertain the issue, dah jadi negatif. Okay. For example, there's an issue, negative. Have you belajar tak dalam communication? Negative tone, positive tone. Belajar tak? Right? So you can change the negative tone to positive tone. People are scolding you about your product. So that is the time where you promote another product. You change the negative environment to positive environment. Okay, why don't you come to our office and we settle? Ataupun jangan comment anything dekat comment. Private message to that person. Let's come to our office, let's have some drink and we will talk about this. Professional. Kalau tak nanti dalam tu lawan, yang buruk dia siapa? Dia. Yang terror ni siapa? Keyboard warrior. That's the thing. So for me, simple. It's either I delete the message or I don't entertain the the social media. And one more thing, and you must pernah juga, because my boss, one of my boss, dia tak pandang social media ni sangat-sangat penting. So when dia ada account tu cuma 2 je, I dengan dia yang control the account. And when I was on holiday for 2 weeks, I pergi cuti. You know what? Bila I balik, ada yang orang jat-jat sekarang ni yang dia tag semua yang tu. So it's a posting yang sangat-sangat, maaf to say, lucah dalam corporate website, dalam corporate Facebook, and it was there for 2 weeks. So I asked my boss, what didn't you ni? Kena, yalah, you kena check every day lah, bukannya macam tu. So for 2 weeks, our client, our stakeholders, our shareholders thinking that we are promoting that posting. Image habis. So basically when you work nanti, alah, ada free time pun tengok lah. If you can open your Facebook, buka juga company punya, right? Like lah apa company semua tu, dan tengok kalau benda salah, betulkan. If there is negative comment, you ask your boss, can you comment? Kalau tak pun, you betulkan dia. Okay, that's about internet. Did I answer your question, Azra? Annisha kan? Annisha.
Yes.
Dah jawab tak soalan tu?
Jawab. Terima kasih.
Confident je kan? Okay.